We at a time right now where being honest, right? Being honest, telling people what's on your mind, and you breaking them down like what's right and what's wrong. And people get very sensitive to the point where you're coming at them as if you're coming at them in a way of being disrespectful just for being real. Men, I remember when we were men, when I was growing up, my father would tell me, look, in this life that you're coming up on, people will not really care for you, especially for being a man. And also too, don't want to put race into it, but since we being real, being a black man. Fast forward now, I understand. Most people in these times we're living in now say that they real, but they don't know what the definition of being real, being a real person, being an honest, hardworking citizen, and most importantly, being a person of being true to yourself. In these times, most people are faking the funk, right? Most people, they want to be gangsters, right? Not that, hey, that's the path that you choose. But I remember growing up when people, if that's who they were, that's what they are. And they'll show it. They'll show you that they are a gangster. And like most people that find out, okay, this person is really a gangster and that's about it, you do everything that you could do not to tick that person off. You do everything that you can do to not want to follow that path. But most of these people that are and were doing that chose that path, and that's just an example I'm giving you, they chose that path because what they went through, what they have seen, people that they were around, the choices, and they made that choice. But in these times now, everybody's trying to be that way. Everybody's trying to be real. Everybody's trying to be disrespectful. And where you come in, where you're actually being real, you're being genuine, you're telling people things for what they are, they will try to delete you. And the subject we're talking about, they will try to delete you just for being real. Stay tuned, because before I introduce myself, it's going to be real. This is a real subject. But let me introduce myself. This is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. They will try to delete you because, yo, you're just being real. People are sensitive. People are sensitive and they don't have the logic and understanding of what real is. Everybody's trying to keep it real. And you have to watch your circle. The video I had before, be careful who you give advice to. Because people just want to be heard. It's the same thing. Stop trying to be, you can't keep it real. So this video is not for everybody. This video is for people that, yo, you're a hardworking citizen. You know what you want in life. You're a person that knows where they're going. Excuse me, let me drink some tea. You know where you're going in life. And you choose to be, you choose to suffer. In life, you suffer. If you want good, you suffer. But at the same time, you believe that bad things and hard times don't last forever. But there's some people They are not realistic. They'll go and watch TV. They'll go and watch movies about and listen to music. That's more important now. Shout out to all my rappers out there, my drill rappers. And I'm not coming at you any type of way, right? But there's some people, that's very influential to these people. And when you keep it real with some people and be honest and tell them, look, that's not the path to go. Where you're going is not what it is. Get you a 9-to-5. Get around a certain amount of people. And they look at you like you're weird, like, yo, what are you talking about? Right? Excuse me. You can be a person that's just, you know, hardworking, honest, and you're around a particular area, and you know you're being real with yourself, and you know where you're going, and these same people will see you, and they'll try to start trouble with you. They'll try to start trouble with you, and they'll try to come at you in a disrespectful way. They'll do things to you to just make you tick. I was just watching, it was over the weekend, before the weekend, and it was a cab driver. Shouts out to him and his family. And that, my heart went out to him and his family. He passed away. And it was these kids. It was these kids. And he got, I don't want to use the word because of instead of, it's Kill. They did that to him. They deleted him for being a hard-working person. I'm gonna break it down to you. Kids these days don't understand where life is not easy. It's only gonna get harder. It was in the Bronx, and he was a cab driver. And it was just a couple of these young women, young girls, high school, caught a cab, and before he made the stop, and they jumped out the cab, they didn't want to pay. So these young boys came and assaulted him. And these same girls that skipped out on the cab came in and kicked him. They jumped him, and he fell and hit his head and passed away. And they caught a young man they had him clearly in the camera, and I seen him. Young man, around his early 20s. Now he's facing 25 years to life. Why? Because he was just trying to be a gangster. He was just trying to show people that, yo, this is what he about. And you killed a real, honest, older man that's older enough to be your father, that had kids and a family, from another country, I believe it was from Nigeria, and you killed this man. And knowing people, especially my family, they have responsibilities. They have people that they take care of in their country, in their immediate family. And that fare that they were supposed to pay, you took that out their kid's mouth, his kid's mouth. You took his life away. And this is one of the reasons why, when you're real and you're about your life and you know about you taking care of your business and knowing where you want to go, people will try to delete you. They don't care. And it made me sick to my stomach. And I don't talk about things like this, but you have to be careful. People, family, friends. If you're a person and people do things like that to you, be careful. I'm not telling you that you should not fight for what's right for you, but in these times, this is where the devil is really out here to take out God's children. And it's crazy. It's crazy where we're living in hell right now. I said it. We are living in hell right now. And this is why you have to let God take care of any situation. And I said this before. Bad times don't last forever. People will get their karma. There are times where people will really try to test you. It's the devil. He will really try to test you just so he can take you away and trying to delete you, and he make him feel good about himself. I remember back then where when you were just keeping it real and you trying to, like, for example, you had a bully. You had a bully, and that bully will really try to just mess with you, bother you, no matter what you do, try to make you look bad. And you'll actually get into a fight with this bully, and you'll actually win. And when you win and you stick up for it, they'll give you that much respect. In these times too, you do that, try to stick up for yourself, they will really try to delete you just because you're proving them wrong. You're proving them what's right is right and wrong is wrong. People, you know 2 + 2 is 4, but these people think 2 + 2 is 8. Because a lot of these people, they have past traumas. They're going through things. They want to take it out on you. That's being a good citizen. You can't prove wrong people that are wrong right. And a lot of times, you just have to let God fight your battles. I'm a firm believer in karma. I believe in karma 100%. For most people, they'll tell you, oh, you know, you got to take things into yourself. And there's never a time where I just let God handle a situation He never handled it. There's never a time, and I repeat that again, there's never a time that I've been through a situation and I said, God, you know, I just let Him take, I surrendered to Him, and He just took advantage of it. And the situation that they did to you, it happened 100 to 1,000 times worse than them. There was a time, and I just a little bit out of the subject, and we talk about karma. I went to, it was a Chinese place that I always wanted to try. They were there for over 30 to 50, I believe at the time when I was working there. I was much more younger. When was I was 17 when I was working at this particular area, but I'm not working there. It was like years ago, but not too long ago, this Chinese place was there. I always wanted to try that place. But every time I went into that Chinese store, it was this older woman. She was always, she didn't want to serve me. We're not selling. We're not selling, and there were people there actually eating. She just did not want to serve me. If I'm lying, I'm not saying that I'm the only one, but every time I went in there, she just did not want to serve me. I wanted to sit there. I'm a kind of person, I like to sit in a restaurant, eat, and just enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the environment. That's the kind of person that I am. She just did not want to serve me. Every time I went in, I never seen anyone that went in there. Of course, you know, I was the only person that was my skin complexion. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not bringing race into anything. But I went in and she just had an attitude, and then she just, when I said, okay, I'll leave, and then she just go. I kid you not. I just couldn't believe it. I felt like, damn, what did I do? But cool, whatever. I understood, you know. I kid you not. After a month I passed by, the store was closed. The store was closed. I read the sign. Make sure I read the sign. They shut down. Now, I know that inflation is coming up. Inflation is here. We're going through a recession, right? Supposedly. If I'm wrong, comment below. But these people were doing very good. Every time I pass by this restaurant, there's always someone eating. There was always someone eating at the restaurant. It was always full. But when I did go in, I did see a few chairs. But there was always someone in there. And then they had Uber. They had DoorDash, Uber Eats, because I always seen people in and out. They're picking up every time I go in and ask for it. Cool. But it was shut down. Shut down. They didn't say no new location, anything. Yeah, unfortunately we shut down. You know, we just, after 20-something years. Yeah. When you're real, they'll try to delete you. And not trying to delete you and trying to take your life away, but they will try to hurt you, harm you. They'll do things to you and trying to get you psychologically, physically. And this is one of the reasons why you have to let the universe, God, wherever you believe in, take charge of that situation. You can't prove what's real to people. No matter how much of a good person you are, they will try to discourage you and take your happiness away from you. And they're trying to prove a point. There are things that you can do. There are things with your life that, you know, you can do and just to take that situation away. Right? When I mean situation, these people are trying to hurt you emotionally, physically. And wherever you go, people are, whoever you speak to, whoever you're around, the environment, they'll appreciate you. So don't get discouraged when these people trying to come at you any type of way. Distance yourself, stay away, keep it moving. Keep cool and keep it moving. Because your life is more important than anybody trying to make you feel some type of way, trying to hurt you. Alright, but this is what's in my heart. I wrote the subject, you know, when was it? It was just a few weeks ago, but this is what's going on now. People are just sensitive. People are going through, they have trauma. Should you judge them? No. But should you stay away from them? Yes. Because most people don't want healing. And if they want healing, you don't know if they're willing to accept it. Be careful, family. Because, yo, most people, just for being real. And being real, come in all type of form. All type of form and type of ways, right? With your life. You can have a girl, fellas, you can have a girl and she's way beautiful and she loves you. She likes the way you are. She appreciates you. And she's just a straight 10 dime piece. And you real, and these dudes, they see that you real. They see how you move. They see how the way you dress. They see the way you dress, right? They see the way you act. They know, okay, yo, it's just real. But most of these people, they can't be like that. And that dime piece that you got, that woman that you have, she's real because she want to be around you. And she ain't focusing on nobody. She's loyal to you. And these dudes will try to come at you and try to disrespect you and make you feel some type of way because you are real. Ladies, you got these bunch of, you got dudes that are trying to come at you. And you don't want no thug. You don't want nobody to hurt you. No matter how much, you know, they try to come at you and say some sweet things to you, you tell them no. You say, no, I'm fine, you know, it's okay. And here they go, their true colors come out and trying to disrespect you because you don't want to talk to them. There you go. They snitch on themselves. You told them, here they go calling you a B, you this, you that, because you don't want to talk to them. And you being real, you know what you want. You know where you're going. You got women out there now with ladies. They got women now. The crime is up. You know what I mean? They're trying to jump you, try to fight you because you're beautiful. You're natural. All right, but you know, that's just on my mind. There's something that we had to talk about. But again, comment below. Give us some examples why they will try to delete you. If you don't understand what delete is, they'll try to take your life away just for being real. And you being real, it could be anything. You're telling them who they are, how they act, and you don't like the way they're disrespecting you. It could be a situation where you are a hardworking person. You buy your own car. You know what I mean? You do what you got to do, and you take care of yourself. Some people are just jealous of that, and they'll try to hurt you and disrespect you in a type of way to knock you out your focus, just so you can retaliate and make you, you know what I mean? Make you just lose everything you have. All right. But again, comment below and give us some examples. All right. But let me remind you, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please like the videos for the algorithm. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.